Just before 8 a.m., a driver in a semi-truck, look at this, was backing up to the Ralph's store loading dock. When this happened, that fire hydrant sent water spewing this in Hillcrest.
CBS 8's Chris Groh on University Drive where this happened. Is there any damage because of this? It looked like a lot of water there, Chris.
Well, let's show you the first thing that got damaged here at this parking lot. You can see that yellow hydrant, yeah, small in size, but the catastrophe, the damage that it caused, pretty large. In fact, you can see all the dirt and debris that's still scattered here in the parking lot, and I'll show you right here the water that is still ponding right here outside of the bay door here of this Ralph's. But take a look at what this looked like at its peak and what first responders were dealing with. And that's the peak of it right there. Again, that fire hydrant being knocked over and all of that water then shooting out of it. Now, a big problem for the firefighters, of course, was the fact that they could not find that valve to go ahead and shut that water off there. That's why you see them there essentially waist high trying to get that turned off, to find that shut-off valve. Now, water was shooting about 50 feet into the air for about 40 minutes. That's the reports that we are hearing, and the biggest damage seemingly happening to the 163. In fact, take a look at this video. This shows what has essentially been called a mudslide, because those of you familiar with this area know this Ralph sits on a hill just above the 163, and as we know here in Southern California, when you have shooting water, flooding water on a hillside, that is going to go down, and it brought a lot of that mud down onto this exit that's right here, exit 2B on the 163 southbound. That exit's closed. In fact, if we go back out here live right now, what you'll see are those Caltrans workers trying to clear off that off-ramp right there, right before us. So again, a number of different factors here that have been impacted here by this hydrant getting knocked over and flooding happening. I also spoke with one of the Ralph's crew members who told me they're trying to figure out what to do with their deliveries, where to take them at the moment. They're trying to get those things figured out. But the bit of good news is that many of you who are familiar with this plaza know it's pretty busy. That hasn't stopped. It is still full. Businesses are still running. And at last check, again, most of the damage does seem to be to this loading dock and to the off-ramp right here below us. Reporting in Hillcrest, I'm Chris Groh for CBS 8.